In the time it took to install this water-efficient yard, multiple new developments were completed without any standards for outdoor water efficiency. And in Utah, where more than half of the state's drinking water is used to maintain outdoor landscapes, sustainable landscaping practices could make the difference between meeting water demand of growing populations and facing substantial water challenges in the future. As a regional water provider, Jordan Valley Water Conservancy District has spent millions of dollars to incentivize water conservation and to promote more efficient practices within its service area. But as effective as these efforts have been, delivering water continues to be challenging in the face of rapid population growth and limited water supplies.
We have now reached a point where land use planning and water use planning can no longer be separated. Community leaders and water providers need to work together on solutions on how we can integrate these two important planning efforts moving into the future.
So we pay rebates to homeowners to replace their landscaping, while at the same time we're noticing unsustainable landscaping installed as the default for new construction. Sometimes it feels like we're chasing our tails.
Without water efficiency standards, new developments create a perpetual commitment to providing water for less efficient use. A typical quarter-acre lot, like the one pictured here, consumes around 200,000 gallons of water each year, enough to support a family of 5's indoor water needs for almost 2 years. Compare that to a similar yard that follows Jordan Valley Water's landscaping standards, where 66% less water is needed while still providing greater functionality, high curb appeal, and easier maintenance.
So our communities have two real options. Either we find new water, or we reduce demands on existing supplies. Both are important in our water planning efforts, but implementing the water efficiency standards now will provide future flexibility as water becomes more costly and scarce.
Across the western United States, many communities are using efficiency standards to improve reliability of water supply and to protect the environment. As one of the fastest growing population hubs in the country, implementing water efficiency standards gives Utahns the flexibility to prepare for emergencies, growth, and drought. And as a water supply solution, efficiency standards offer key community advantages, both financially as well as environmentally. Standards are less expensive than developing new supplies. With increasing development costs, aging infrastructure, and the price of operating, maintaining, and delivering larger quantities of water, every gallon of water developed in the future will cost more than an existing gallon, making conservation efforts like water efficiency standards an attractive community solution. Installing landscapes efficiently is 5 times less expensive than replacing them later. And without water efficiency standards for new construction, water demand for landscapes will continue to outpace any solution. Sustainable water use is good for the environment. Water saved by more efficient yards and home appliances will allow water to stay in rivers, streams, and wetlands, making it a win for communities and the environment. Implementing standards now will help avoid extreme actions in the future. While other communities across the western United States have grappled with implementing efficiency standards as a response to emergency water needs, early implementation of water efficiency standards makes room for a more moderate regional solution that avoids extreme requirements or actions. Good landscaping standards can contribute to great-looking communities. It is possible to have landscapes that look nice, are easy to maintain, and provide space for relaxation and recreation while still being more Utah-friendly and water-efficient.
Landscaping change is inevitable as we move into the future. But if we act now, we can make choices on how we make that change.